Hello? Okay. I did it again. I did it again. Oh my God. All right, guys. I'm so sorry. Oh my God. I ain't been on here in a couple of days, and my kid be changing it sometimes. My bad. Okay. Let me start over. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I hope you're all having an amazing day. My day has been so. I've been calling my freaking senators. Okay. I posted a video on IG, and I posted a video on here. They put it in shorts with the information. If you would like to go call your senators and your congressmen, oh, please do so today. Okay, please run the ass up today. Okay, because we're over it. I also have a video that is scheduled to post at 6 o'clock. I may post it sooner. I don't know. Of the things in my survival pantry. Okay, I pulled that shit together real quick because we might not have lights by this evening, tomorrow. I don't know. Okay, so I pulled it together really quickly. You know what? I'm going to post it as soon as we get off of here. Okay, so be prepared and be on the lookout for that. All right. Don't forget to like and subscribe, because you're gonna forget to like the video. All right, it should be happening. You're gonna forget. Like and subscribe and follow me on my other social media platforms. I'm Jovi Beauty on all platforms. So go ahead, please follow, please subscribe, and also, last but not least, y'all already know you can do what? Donate to the channel. Okay. And I want to be very clear, okay, before we start this video and we get into the court situations that are happening between JayZ and Busby, as well as a little Meg Thee Stallion and my radio update as well. I want to say, and I need y'all to finish what I'm about to say with me, okay? Again, I posted the video. I will post it as soon as I get off of here, right? Because I've been trying to wait for one item. The shit was taking forever. So, but we need to get it out there. I need us to stay ready. I need us to stay ready so you don't have to do what? Get ready. We already know. We are prepared. We know. Okay, so stay ready, ladies, so you don't have to get ready, because this shit is about to go down. All right. So again, I will be posting that video as soon as we end this live. I'm gonna just press publish on it. Okay, I'm not even playing around. Yeah. So that's I think that's it. She said the only thing, I don't have extra water yet. Okay. There, y'all already know. Okay, look. Let's get into this these lawsuits. Okay, let's get into these lawsuits. Have a little chit chat. Have a little kiki, and then we'll get into the real foolishness of the day. Again, I posted the video. So let's just this whole Tory Lanez and Meg Thee Stallion situation. Well, actually, Meg Thee Stallion and Mob Radio situation. So Mob Radio apparently has raised about $16,000. Shout out to Mob Radio. Shout out to her subscribers who helped her raise that money, because she gonna need it for her lawyers. Okay, I heard that she just put in a request to have the case dismissed. The judge was like, no. So she's gonna need that money to pay for her lawyers, because this shit is going to continue. Okay, this shit is going to continue, and Meg has the money to bury her. Okay, I really don't, like I keep saying, I really don't want her to be buried, but I don't know. I don't want her to be buried as a creator myself, because I've been saying that I don't want nobody to get sold. I don't want none of us to be, because it puts all of us in a bad position, right? So we know that Meg Thee Stallion's lawyer is supposed to be going up to go interview Tory Lanez, right? Now, I told y'all last week that I think, he's going to agree to it, so she won't fight his release when he's supposed to be getting released, right? So I don't know. We'll see how that goes. Meg is on it, and as she should, because defaming the girl the way that she was a lot. Okay, it was a lot, and we are accountable for the things that we say and the things that we do. And but again, I still don't want mob radio. I don't want Milagros to get sued, because again, it's going to affect every last content creator on here, even the girls who ain't even got 1,000 subscribers and aren't even monetized, right? So we don't want that. We don't want that to be affecting us. But I do have this article from Meg. What's her name? Kunit. You know, the Meg the reporter, that girl. She's funny. So she has her website. I have 2 articles from her. I have one about Tory Lanez, and I have one about this whole JayZ situation. So we're gonna get into a little bit. I'm not gonna read both of these articles completely. Well, one at a time. Okay. We're on Meg now. I'm not going to read the article completely. I might read JayZ's article. And I got JayZ's countersuit to Buzby and the girls. So we're going to get into that. Okay. All right. We got a long day. I hope y'all got something to drink. I know I do. A federal judge authorized Meg's counsel to depose Lane in prison. They said they need to fully investigate his relationship with YouTuber and social media commentator Milagros Cooper. I'm not going to say her name no more because no. Milagros, okay? Lanes, who's serving a 10-year sentence for powering Meg and injuring her foot, can be deposed remotely through video or be otherwise arranged with California Correctional Institute, according to the order. Meg's lawyer went to question Lanez under oath, not only about his connection to Milagros, but the basis for Milagros' comments about Meg's over the years. It will be the first time they've spoken to him since he fired 5 rounds at Meg early in July 12, 2020, after they left a party at reality star Kylie Jenner Hollywood Hills home, right? Because he didn't take the stand. He never took the stand. So, yeah, this will be the first time they're speaking to him. LA County. In February, the judge ruled that Meg's claim against Cooper extended far beyond mere negligence. They paint a picture of an intentional campaign to destroy her reputation. Okay, she rejected Milagros' dismissal motion and said her statement that Meg alleges defame her. What? She rejected Milagros' dismissal, the judge rejected Milagros' dismissal notion. I'm trying to switch out the name, so give me a second. And said her statement that Meg allegedly defamed her goes beyond casual name calling. Okay, given that a reasonable person could interpret defendant's statement as accusations of perjury, mental incapacity, and alcoholism, the court finds that they are actions as defamation per se. Okay, the judge wrote. The 25-page order clears the way for a jury trial currently scheduled for September in Miami. Lawyers for Milagros and Meg, we don't need her full name either, can take depositions and seek discoveries as they prepare for trial and possibly negotiate a settlement. I don't think Meg is going for a settlement. Megan lawyer said that counsel for Milagros and Mr. Pete and Tory do not oppose this request, okay, for a deposition order. But Tory spokesman, again, I'm trying to switch out the names to names y'all know and not their legal names. Let me make sure this is not important. I'm sorry. Hold on. Sorry, y'all. That's my mom. Anyway, where was I? Okay. That the council, but so basically they're saying that Milagros and Tory's lawyers don't oppose the request for deposition orders, but Tory's spokesman Caesar of the legal group, it doesn't matter, said to imply UPT is going along with Meg's wishes or somehow being manipulated into going along is simply wrong. What? Okay. McDowell, who's McDowell again? Okay, so Tory's person said Meg's lawyers continue to try and give the appearance their case against Milagro is successfully progressive by giving their supposed mouthpiece, Meg, the girl who made this thing, Meg Kunip, and all other people, media or not media, wrong information. Like kind of what y'all are doing? Okay. Perhaps Megan Kunif really does not know what she's talking about, according to the statement of Unite the People. Unite the People is a registered nonprofit, which means it's not for tax payment. Website to the pillars of hope and lives. Many people affected by carcination, but individual, blah blah blah. Okay, so yeah, so they threw the news lady in it, because she actively did her job and reported on what was actually happening at the trial. She wasn't the only one. She was actively reporting. We all know Neek at Night. Okay, if you're in this sector, you know Neek at Night started doing trials, and that was her first trial. Neek at Night was reporting the same thing as Megan Kunip. Neek ain't got no reason to lie. Okay, we've watched Milagros chilling with Tory, his daddy, you know, and obviously on here just creating shit for the most part. It seems like she's creating shit. So who's lying here? But okay. Also took issue with previous reports that whatever. We don't care what some person who was not there have to say. So yeah, that happened. I don't know what's gonna happen, but I don't think it's a good look for Milagros right now. I don't think it's a good look for Millie Boo. I don't know. The judge is not with it. Hood rules aren't regular rules. Hood rules aren't the law. In the hood, you know, you want to stand on business. I feel you. You need to stand on business with your senators and your congressmen. Okay, that's where you need to stand on business right now, y'all. But when you wrong, and sometimes you just need to eat that. And it's gotten so far where I don't think she can, even with that apology that she reneged on in less than a week, whatever. Like, you have to know when you are wrong, even when you can't fully see you're wrong. If the world is telling you you are wrong, maybe you have to be able to step back and look at it from outside of yourself. As it's very hard to do, but if the world is telling you are wrong, maybe you need to simmer down and really dig deep. Don't let circumstances you can control fuck your life up because you want to play by hood rules, and everybody ain't gonna do that. Okay? All right. So that's what happened. So we know, we jumping over to Sean now. JayZ is name. Child, I told you JayZ ain't done it. I told you JayZ is the type, you know, everyone from Brooklyn is like anywhere else. We're not a monolith. I know people love to think, you know, this about Brooklyn people or this about Brooklyn people, whatever. But JayZ is one of them types of Brooklyn dudes. You know, there's different types, you know, of people. That I told y'all I don't think he was gonna go down for this shit. I told y'all from jump. I don't think he did it. Personally, I don't think he did it. And he's not the type that just gonna let shit slide. He's not a stupid nigga. He's not a stupid nigga. Okay? He's gonna cover his ass. He's gonna cover his family's ass. He's gonna cover his kids' ass. JayZ ain't about playing these games with nobody. He's been telling y'all that, some of these people ain't peep it. He's been telling y'all this shit for years. He was gonna go away for a long time, and he beat that case, and he been legal ever since. He told y'all, just like anybody who has any sense. I've been in situations when I was younger, and you learn your lessons, and you say, you know what, I don't want to do this shit no more. That's growth. That's maturity. And that's who JayZ is. I don't know why anybody thought that he was not going to sue back. Of course he's going to sue back. So we recently just found out that he is suing. I got it from Megan. Shout out to Megan Kunit. Okay. We recently found out that, okay. Sorry. We recently found out that the case against him was thrown out. So then he decided that he gonna sue Busby, and he gonna sue the girl who claimed he did all of this to her. I think he said $20 million. He lost $20 million. He won his money back. Okay, because now he was Beyonce's husband. It's not only affecting him. Even though the case has been tossed out, it affects his wife, it affects his daughters, and with his children. And I told y'all already, I was done when I found out that Busby filed this case without being certified in the lower district of New York City's of New York Southern District's bar. Sorry, not board, bar. Okay, he moved too quick, and because he did that, now even Diddy's lawyer, who should have peeped that a long time ago, but they didn't, is on some, trying to get rid of Busby's other clients' lawsuits that they had against Diddy. Okay, do too much. Everybody is not puffy. Everybody now, I say this a lot. Because most men are like this, but not all men are like this, right? Every man does not allow their penis to run them. Every man does not allow their penis to run them. JayZ is not the type of man that will allow his penis to run him, that will allow his penis to destroy his life and everything he has built, him and his wife has built. That is just not who he is. That's just not who he is. Okay, we all know men like that. Yes, we do all know a lot of men who will destroy their marriages, mess up their children mentally and emotionally because they cannot control their dicks. JayZ ain't that dude. Diddy is, but JayZ ain't it. So I got the court thing. Do I really want to read this off my phone? It's really small on my phone. Let's see if I could pull it up. But I do have her article. No, this is a couple of days old. I want to pull up. Hold on. It's going to pull it up right here. Oh, no. I'm going to put up Buzby. Hold on. Because I got it on my phone, but I really don't want to have to read it tiny on my phone like that. Hold up. Okay, do I have to send it? I might have to send it to my email, and I shouldn't have to do this. Hold on. In other news, while I send this to my email and open it, did y'all hear that my former governor Andrew Cuomo has decided to run for the mayor of New York? Now, I fuck with Cuomo. I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't gonna sit here like no weirdo and tell you that I'm not voting for him. I am voting for Cuomo along with every other fucking person I know in New York City. We couldn't be more excited. All the horrible news that has been happening all over the place. That was one of those things that when we heard it, baby, when we heard it, I'm so excited, okay? Cuomo had to learn or have to learn that, you know, you don't be flirting with people, you know, and we all learned that. Don't be flirting with people because everybody don't want to be flirted with, and you put yourself in a bad position. But he wasn't out here grabbing no cooches. So I'm here for it, and we voting for him. And we here. Okay. So Sean Corey Carter, I didn't know his middle name was Corey, versus Anthony Busby, his law firm and people, and Jane Doe. Those are the defendants. Okay. Matter of fact, before I get into this, I'm gonna check the comments for a little bit. Oh, we got a donation. Before I get into this, because this is 25 pages. I don't know if I'm gonna read 25 pages, but I'm gonna read enough. Thank you, GY. Thank you, GY, for your donation. It is thoroughly appreciated. Like I tell y'all all the time, all donations are thoroughly appreciated. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Thank y'all so much. You can send a super chat, a PayPal, a Cash App. My Cash App is going across the screen. Y'all know I got 2 Cash Apps, Jovi Beauty and Jovi Beauty Show. All of those, y'all, you are thoroughly appreciated. But I did say, let me check these comments, okay? Thank y'all so much. I want to see what y'all are saying. After y'all said y'all couldn't hear me the first 2 minutes, Lord. Hello, everybody. I see y'all. How are y'all doing today? Hey, Stephanie. Y'all all buddy. Y'all all buddy in the chat. All right, y'all. So I'm trying to see what I can close. I don't like too many tabs open when I'm doing this because, you know, I might click on something foolish. Okay. So Sean Carter, complaint and demand for a jury trial. Sean Carter said, ain't no paying me on the low. None of that. This is some Brooklyn ass shit, boy. He said, none of that. You stand on business. I've been saying that all day, for real. Sean is like, nah, y'all ain't y'all wasn't secretly trying to do this. You tried to shame me in front of the world. So I'm gonna shame y'all back. Side note, I just saw somebody. There are like 3 packages that I have to send out today or tomorrow. The new scarves. If you've been to the website recently, we have new scarves. We have some replacement for some other scarves. What is there is that if it says out of stock, then it's out of stock. Okay. And I don't know if I'm gonna get them back, but I am shipping out those packages. Those scarves reached this morning. Okay. So I will pack everything up. You will be getting email with your tracking information and all that stuff. You'll be getting that today, and I'm gonna take it to the post office today or at least by tomorrow morning. Side note. Okay. So let's get back into Mr. Brooklyn, who said he wants a jury trial. Okay, hey, false. Yo, I gotta show y'all this. No, I gotta show y'all this because if this ain't, I keep telling y'all, I love the way writers write. I tell you, my daughter wants to be a writer. I love the way lawyers write. Okay, first of all, look, they were like, no, not this part here. He's complaint and demand for jury trial. He don't want no under the table, nothing. He want everything out in the open. First shit on here said false. Second shit said malicious. You can't make it up. You can't make it up. I love it when the lawyers get the going. Oh, baby. When they get the going, they write so eloquently too. I love it. You know how good a lawyer is. You know he went to a top-notch school, baby, based off of how he write his briefs. Because, oh, but let's get into it. False, malicious, strategically and tactically calculated and time to inflict maximum pain and suffering on Mr. Carter, and conspiracy with multiple attorneys, including defendant Anthony Busby and David Fortney, who, like her, were soullessly, oh, he called them soullessly motivated by greed. In abject disregard of the truth and the most fundamental pursuit of human decency. Damn, I love a good lawyer write. Oh, I love when they write. I do. Oh, I love it. Okay. These are the only truthful and fair descriptions of Jane Doe and her lawyer's malevolent effort to assassinate the impeccable and lifetime earned character of Sean Corey Carter. It's about his characters. Like when I like, it's the same thing. Like when I get upset, don't play with me. You know what I'm saying? It's like he stand on business and you fucking around. Don't find out. He is Sean Carter not playing. He ain't playing these pussy fucking games. My character is everything that I got. Fuck is wrong with you? Who is professionally known as of lifetime earned character of Sean Corey Carter, who is professionally known as JayZ, but more importantly is known as a dad, a husband, and son, and a human being who did nothing to deserve or elicit the wonton. The wonton is, I love it. The wonton, they wrote the wonton. I mean it. Depraved attack that Jane Doe in conspiracy with her lawyers launched to extort Mr. Carter beginning in November through a menacing of private demand letters. Doe and her lawyer, Busby, blah, 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 blah. We don't need to do all that. It's a lot of pages. Then brought before the world an in-court complaint that impossibility and indeed absurdity of which was surpassed only by his vile malevolence in a desperate attempt to leverage Mr. Carter into an extortion payoff, which these malicious actors presented as the only path for Mr. Carter to prevent the public persecution of a lawsuit by Doe. When the initial extortion, I don't know why I'm about to say extortion demand letter failed to yield the financial windfall they sought. And after Doe told Busby, with whom she had never spoken before the demand letter was drafted and sent, that is crazy. You see what I'm saying? That part. And I saw that. How did he not? He filed and sent a letter to JayZ and ain't even speak to the girl to see if her story makes sense. And couldn't even wait. He was so thirsty. That's why. That's another reason. Like, I believe in JayZ's character. I'm quick to tell you a lot of these niggas ain't shit, but everybody ain't shit. And JayZ is steadfast. He's not going to throw his life away over his penis. He used this head, not this one. A lot of them use this one and then this one. JayZ go this head first. Okay? That's just what it is. How you never actually spoke to the girl? Not even a phone call? You just took your notes that your paralegal wrote down and you filed a lawsuit against one of the biggest. But this is another reason why I'm also saying, again, before I even go in further into this document, that it gives me racially motivated. Because it gives, if this was Eminem, let's say, they would prepare themselves, right? They would prepare themselves because that's a white man. They would prepare themselves. But because, you know, you see black people as all black people, he's a rapper, so he got to be like Diddy. He's a rapper, so he got to be, you know what I'm saying? Everybody is not fucking garbage. Everybody is not garbage. But when you think, when all you think of is garbage, when you think of us as a people, you do shit like this because you don't comprehend your adversary. I say this about the government. I say this a lot about them in general. They don't understand us. We understand them, but they don't understand us. They can't see us, which is a benefit to JayZ right now, right? Because he didn't see, Busby ain't see none of this shit coming. A benefit to JayZ right now. A benefit to all us Black America right now is that these people don't see us. Ooh, isn't it beautiful? They don't see us. They don't see us. But we sure as fuck see them. They don't know us. But we sure as fuck know them. Okay. All right. Let's continue. Brought to the world, which was surpassed only by his vow. Where was I? Okay, had never spoken before the demand letter was drafted and sent. That's crazy. That Mr. Carter did not SA her. Busby pushed her towards going forward with a false story against Mr. Carter to make the case better to get them more money. Specifically, Busby brought JayZ into it. They quoted that. Who wrote this? Who wrote this? I need to know who wrote this. You know who wrote this? This is we know the lawyer, but the lawyer don't always write the briefs. It gives me that black boy or that black girl that done made it to Yale Law School. But they from the hood and they about that life and they write well. This what this give me. This is so much smoke in the most professional way possible. And I'm only on page 2. This is so much fucking smoke. This is, don't play with me, ho. Don't play with me, ho. This is Bed-Stuy, ho. Okay. Busby then went forward with naming Mr. Carter with full knowledge by him as imparted to him by Doe that Mr. Carter had never assaulted her. And Doe's entire story as related to Mr. Carter was completely fabricated. Doe has now voluntarily admitted directly to reps of Mr. Carter that the story brought before the world in courts and on a global television was just that, a false, malicious story. She has admitted that Mr. Carter did not assault her and that indeed it was Busby himself whom she met for the first time at a coffee shop in Houston on the day of her malicious false NBC News interview, which is discussed in details below. So y'all met at a coffee shop? You didn't even bring this girl to your office? What? A WeWork space? Nothing? This is gonna, oh man. Okay. This looks bad. Okay. Imagine false NBC. Okay. Who pushed her to go forward with the false narrative of the assault by Mr. Carter in order to leverage a maximum payday. Okay, because Diddy ain't got no more money. All the shit he done did, people done took all the most of it. Okay, so they thought they was gonna go after JayZ because they thought all of us are alike. Okay, there's a difference between a JayZ and a Damon Dash, baby. That's why they don't work together no more. Hello, have y'all been paying attention? We have, but they haven't. They don't know. They think we all a Poogie, a Ray Ray, and a bitch named Tasha. No shade, but you know what I mean. Shanae or some shit. I don't know. Anyway. To combat this egregious harm, just last Friday, Busby and the other counsel, a prominent New York attorney, is now in the now dismissed false action against Mr. Carter, threatened Mr. Carter's counsel to double down with yet another false public statement by Doe if Mr. Carter publicly revealed her admissions. And Busby and the other lawyer, misdeeds in Mr. Carter's pending California lawsuit against Busby. Okay, so I'm assuming this other lawyer, Fortney, okay, he is registered at the New York City bar, right? But from what I know, from my Law and Order days, from my kid trying to be a lawyer, right? From what I gather, you cannot be. Busby wanted to be first chair. You can't be first chair if you are not registered in that state. Like, yeah, let's say something happened and you get a lawyer in California and you in Ohio, bitch. I don't know. He has to get a lawyer in Ohio, right? Or whatever, to be that is already in the Ohio bar in the county or whatever, to be first chair. Yes, he could be there and, do the lawyer thing, but it's on this lawyer and on his shit with the bar. That's why they took they said Busby can't even do it. Okay, they like, yo, leave the Southern District of New York City alone. Okay, you cannot practice law here. And this other motherfucker, he better watch himself, because you don't want to lose your law practice in your own state messing around with someone who don't care if they find out. Co-counsel, a prominent so they saying the co-counsel is a prominent New York attorney. Okay, I figured that. Threatened. Okay. Fortunately and clearly, unexpectedly from their perspective, Doe, Busby, and Fortney were met with nothing but righteous resolve at every turn by Mr. Carter, because they think they have a leg to stand on and can make demands of that black man. They think they can make demands of that black man. These people think that they have these rights over us, Yeah. Huh. My kid, literally yesterday, I was helping her. She writes eloquently too, Lord. She's writing, she has to do a debate or whatever. About I forgot the fucking word. It's an M word. It completely slipped my mind right now. But it's basically the race I forgot the word, but basically, the effects of racism and sexism on Black women, right? And how the world literally expects us to do everything. And, like literally like act like we're supposed to be their mammies. And I gave her a good example of like what's happening now in this country with like these white people just like sitting here expecting us, are so bothered that we said, we minding our business. We preparing, we staying ready so we don't have to get ready. We over here, do what y'all do. So fucking so where's Harrison? Why is she not? It's so, people are so expecting of our labor and for us to just do as they say, right? And like JayZ ain't that nigga. JayZ ain't that nigga. JayZ ain't never been that nigga. And 20 odd years later, I doubt he turned into that nigga. The word is killing me. Something noir. The word is killing me, but it's all right. It's all right. Okay. I see soulless again. Let's start reading. Fortunately and clearly, unexpectedly from their perspective, Joe, Busby, and Fortney were met with nothing but righteous resolve at every turn by Mr. Carter. Okay. That's who you're talking to. Who the fuck is you talking to? What? Because I'm a pussy? Oh, okay. That's what is what's happening right now. He stood steadfast. He stood on business. It's a Black kid from the hood who made it to Ivy. Wrote this shit. He stood steadfast. AKA he stood on business. Okay. Public publicly decried the lies being put forth against him and beat the evil conspiracy among malicious dope and her malevolent, soulless lawyer. They keep saying this nigga is soulless. Okay, driving them back into the shadows from which they know the fuck they did it. He said, driving them into the shadows from which they came. Is that not some shit I would say? Is that not some shit you would say? Oh my God. If all he had to say was drag them to the pits of hell for which they came. Oh my God. This is somebody from someone's hood who worked up, but still got that shit in here in the back. Because he dead ass just said, y'all thought y'all was going to drag him to the pits of hell. No, bitch. I'm about to drag y'all. Oh my God. He stood steadfast. Publicly decried the lies being put forth against him. And beat the evil. He would have said to beat the devil, you know? He had to switch that up. Conspiracy among the malicious doe and her malevolent, soulless lawyer, driving them back into the shadows from which they came, resulting in the voluntary dismissal, which prejudiced. Basically, she can't do it again without settlement of their false and malicious complaint on Valentine's. Mr. Carter does not commence this action lightly. Following Jane Doe's admission that she fabricated her claims against Mr. Carter, her lawyer have continued to seek to hide this reality, including through further extortion threats and demands by Busby. The audacity of these Watts men's. Courtney and a New York co-counsel on February 28th, okay? Even after all this, Mr. Carter does not expose his malicious and wrongful accuser's identity in this complaint, seeking to maintain her immunity as Doe, okay? And then I heard, let me say this, I heard some people like, oh, he found her. He's fucking, yes. Yeah, you're trying to sue me for billions and millions? I'm going to find, yeah. The fuck. And you look, yeah, he said, I ain't even gonna tell people your name. But no, I know it. And I know it. I ain't fuck with you. And I'm gonna send my investigators and my lawyers to do what they got to do. Oh, yeah. Why everybody expect the black, especially if you write black people to just eat whatever the fuck they giving us. Just chew it up and take it. They really tried to be like, oh, we couldn't extort you like this. So could we extort you like this? Because he's supposed to be a stupid nigga. At the end of the day, that's what's happening, right? I don't think I need to read any more of this. Not really. He said he's not going to expose her name, but the extortion and abuse of Mr. Carter of Mr. Carter by Doe and her lawyers must stop. Therefore, he's going to bring the lawsuit to hold her accountable for the willful defamation and malicious prosecution of knowingly false allegations against Mr. Carter and her attorneys. Okay. The rest said he is in California. He's a resident of California, but he from Brooklyn. But listen, that deep down Brooklyn ain't, he from the projects too. Stop playing. He made it up out of there. That motherfucker crawled like this and he made it up out of there. Okay. Don't fuck with a motherfucker who done crawled their way out the projects and is now living in fucking multi-million-dollar houses and buying their wives fucking islands for their anniversary and birthday presents and shit. Don't you ever in your life, okay? Don't you ever in your life, because they made it, you know what it is? Listen. And now it's a lot easier to make it out the projects. Back then, oh no. You know how, like this. Okay, like I said, I don't really want to read all of this. Doe is a citizen of Alabama. She's a citizen of Alabama residing in this district. Okay, so she lives in Alabama. The court done a matter verdict because the matter the sum of $750,000. Menu in the district. He wants to do this in California, I believe. Oh no, Mr. Carter is a citizen of California. citizens of Texas, and those are citizens of South Alabama. Personal financial. She lost custody. Oh shit. So Doe. Oh, they not telling who it is, but they giving all her business. Okay, they said she ain't got no money. She's suffering personal and financial hardships. She lost custody of her children. That's all I need to see. You lost custody of your children. I don't know too much women who lose custody of their children, and I judge you. And her what? She lost custody. Hold up. She lost custody of her children and her parents, who, on information and belief, support Doe. So her parents support her. She lost custody of the children. And she recently filed for bankruptcy. And they say she's desperate to obtain a paycheck. Okay, so she lost everything. I don't understand. If you don't have no children, you're free to do what you do. Whatever. I'm not here to do that. I'm not here to knock anybody, but this shit is crazy. Demand letter discussed. They sent a demand letter thinking Jay was just going to write a check. Search of Doe would cast doubt on her credibility, but revealed that less than 90 days before sending the demand letter, she had been in court on. Less than 90 days before sending a demand letter, she had been in court on mental health related issues in connection with her second-degree assault charge and had her bail revoked for a failed drug test. She has several mental health disorders, and takes multiple medications according to testimony from her psychiatrist laid bare in public court records. You damn right. If I was JayZ, if I had JayZ money, you listen to me, bitch. I ain't never lived in the projects. But let me get my ass about I ain't always live in Brooklyn, but let me get myself in a multi-million-dollar situation. Okay. Let me get myself in a multi-million-dollar situation. Okay. You're going to see the Brooklyn come out of me the way you've never in your life. This nigga grew up in the projects in Brooklyn, pre-gentrification, pre all of that, pre all these new buildings that you can move into, pre all of that, like this. And if you think that he and his wife is the biggest entertainer since Michael fucking Jackson, let's call a spade a spade. If you think that he is ever going to allow y'all, or even anybody, but especially y'all, to try to drag him back to Marcy, listen. Doe sued Sean. Okay, so she sued Puffy. She sued him. Child. So basically, she takes medicine for her mental health issues. Is it Jaguar right? It's giving Jaguar right. He says she lost her kids. Her parents take care of her. I think I'm not saying the Jaguar right, but it sounds like somebody like Jaguar right. Then we hear that Jaguar right mom was like living off her mama's Social Security or some shit. And she don't have her kids. She, threw away the son's ashes, and the other one just like run. Mental health issues, getting arrested. It sounds like it could be Jaguar Wright or somebody who is very much like Jaguar Wright. They said she has several mental health disorders, take multiple medications according to testimony from her psychiatrist. A psychiatrist is some real shit. Okay. I have a therapist. A psychiatrist gives you drugs, that hard shit. Okay. Laid bare in public records, and she made 3 other SA allegations, which were either dropped or dismissed by the courts. Damn, if Busby would have picked up the phone and would have just talked to her, he would have heard the Jaguar right coming right out of her voice. Although Doe's lawsuit also implicate unnamed celebrity A and celebrity B, Doe did not formally name them as parties. Instead, Doe only sued Doe 1 to 10 as defendant. Whatever, I don't know. Okay, so we don't need to go into all of this. We know what happened, y'all. This, what page was this? So we got up to page 6. It's 25 pages, but do we really need to read 25 pages? Because JayZ's lawyer just you know, or the paralegal who just graduated from Yale, straight up out of Brooklyn. Because this is so Brooklyn. I don't know what's going on. Or the paralegal that was like, there was a justice shit that was like, we standing on business in a professional manner. Drag you to the pits of hell in a professional manner. That's what I got. Okay. Oh my God. All right. I'm gonna stop sharing. I'm gonna drop the link in case anybody want to come up. Don't forget, you can always like the video, subscribe to this YouTube channel, follow me on my other social media platforms. I'm Jovi Beauty. I'm Jovi Beauty on all platforms. Please follow, please subscribe. And again, if you like the video, don't forget you could go over to our website, jovibeauty.com, purchase one of our dope ass scarves. All the items just got here today. They're sitting over there. You can't see them. They're sitting over there on the couch on this side. So all orders will be getting shipped out tomorrow morning. So get your orders in today, and we will be supplying free gifts like I do most of the time. What was I about to do? Okay, so I'm gonna drop the, I'm just checking. I'm gonna drop the link. And then I'm going to drop this commercial break. I should have dropped the damn commercial break while I was doing this. Okay, I'm going to drop the commercial break real fast. And then when we get back, we will jump into the chat and see what y'all guys have to say. Hey guys, don't forget to go to my website, jovibeauty.com, where our items are not only sourced and procured with you in mind, but also with what's going to be dope this upcoming season. All right. So go to my website, jovibeauty.com, get you a new scarf, get you a new mug, get you something cute, and support the channel. It is greatly appreciated. Okay, guys, sorry. Yeah, I just saw something that really just threw me off, but I'll deal with that when I get off of here. So let's jump into these comments. She said, I'm sipping on this tea, Jovi. Good afternoon, everybody. On the right-wing freedom of speech website. That's why she has 6 to, because she broke. She said she started a fund on a right-wing freedom of speech website. That's why she's at 16, because the broke ass stands clearly don't have it. Yeah, we knew that was gonna happen. If I'm shocked at everybody. Like, are we mad at this man? Like, everybody that I see who has a problem, you know, with it. And y'all know I'm quick, you know, and I'm quick to say misogynoir. Woo! I got the word. Shit. My kid was going on, and it just slipped my whole mind. Misogynoir. We know that the hate against us is also real and destructive. Okay, but that doesn't also take away the hate against just Black people and Black men as well. And like, people just mad that people so mad when we protect our peace and we defend ourselves. The world is angry at us Black women because we don't want a mammy for them no more. Call your senators, though. Call your senators for you. But we ain't going out. We ain't mammying for them. No, keep it to yourself. And they're enraged that Kamala Harris isn't out here mammying for them. You know? And the same thing, the lawyers, the audacity, you get your case thrown out, you find out this chick was, got mental health issues, don't even have kids. I know a lot of crazy bitches that still got their kids. I'm just saying. Don't even got your kids, a little giving Jaguar right energy, and you still thinking you gonna get some money out of Jigga? My nigga, have you met him? We ain't even met him, but have you paid any bit of attention? Because I've been paying enough attention in the last 20-something years to know that shit wasn't gonna go down. I told y'all from when this shit came out, I don't think so. Some men give, I think with this. Some men give, I think with this. JayZ is always giving this. Some men will throw their whole lives away over their penises. Look at Puffy. He was still allegedly doing all that stuff even after the Cassie case. Because he thinking with this. Too many of them think with this. JayZ is one of those that think that's here. You are not going to F up everything he has worked for. You know what it is to be from Marcy Projects? Brooklyn Projects ain't that, especially back then. Now these motherfuckers got facelifts. Now they got some white people living in Marcy and shit. Nah, baby. That's in the middle of the sty. You know what it is? To make it up out. Not even to make it up out. Make it up out and thrive the way he has. You're mad if you think you're mad. And the fact that he was able to do that, the way he was able to do that, that's how you know these people can't see us, don't see us. Because if they saw us, they would recognize that, he ain't on some stupid nigga shit. But all they see is the stereotype. So, hey DC, how are you? I don't care. I hope Cat Williams sues him. Yeah, we need 60 more likes. Thank you, Bree. All right. A private citizen now. LOL. She don't have to do shit. None of it. That misogyny. I lost the word again. I lost the word again. This girl had her whole man. Anyway, it don't matter. It's all right. Yes, please support your creators by sending a donation. Thank you so much. Thank you, DC, as always. Thank you so much. He will be going down. Yes, that bomb fugitive. Yeah, it gives. It gives Jaggy. I ain't gonna hold you. If she really has autism, media don't meds don't cure it. Maybe for that girl, but not for others. Listen, he should have been. You jumped first when you were supposed to make sure that everything was correct. And I've said this before, I say it again, and I'll say it every fucking time. They jump first because they assumed our black asses is always guilty of something. This is bigger than JayZ. Honestly. Puffy was guilty, and he gonna stay where the fuck he at. He gonna burn. But we're not the stereotypes they've created for us. They don't even know us. Now, Jessica, why all of that? I don't know. But this Jaguar rights-ish situation, I don't. Jumping before, putting the cart before the horse, as the phrase goes. Busby's supposed to be a very good lawyer. These lawyers are allegedly amazing lawyers. They would not have done that if this was Eminem, Post Malone, Machine Gun Kelly. None of this shit would have went down the way it went down if it was what's his name? Justin Bieber. Let's not lose sight of this. Let's not ever lose sight of it. Jay don't give it. Jay don't give me that. If he does, if he did some wild shit, we ain't gonna know about it. The most things I could say that maybe not Jessica White. Jessica White is the other girl. Y'all know who I'm talking about. The one who passed. That was what's her name, friend, allegedly. Maybe not. Maybe not. But I believe anything that he would do is to save his whole family. AKA, I'm going to say this, he ain't going to put himself in a position, and I've said this before and I'll say it again, that's why he stopped messing with Damon Dash, to put himself in these effed up positions to begin with. You come from the hood and you work your way out the hood and you got more than a third grade comprehension skill. You don't bomb it. You don't climb out the fucking projects the way that JayZ did. End up marrying Beyonce and doing this whole beautiful family shit and risk it to get your dick wet. Now, trust me, we all know a lot of them would. We know a lot of them would. But not all of them are like that. Right? And JayZ has never given that. Even when he was in his 20s, when this thing was all these things supposed to have been happening, 20s and 30s, whatever, we're able to look back on videos and look as everybody wilding, and he just looks like, I don't even want to be here. I don't want to be in this position. This gives me anxiety. That's what happened. He has been given grown man, I think, before I move energy for damn near 30 years at this point.
Hello. I'm gonna be quick because I think we got winds or something, and I don't want it to like mess up the sound. But um, this is a case of people choosing to do clownery, and the clown has come back to bite.
Yeah.
Like, I do not understand for the life of me why anybody would not have their ducks in a row when coming after certain people. I mean, even with the Diddy situation, Diddy was caught up worried about his Fed case. Now that he's sober, he's handling these cases left and right. And I said, I knew from the start. I said, y'all think that man gets sober, it's over for y'all because he is a true Harlem man. You got this Brooklyn man, and then you have this Houston hottie who has teamed up with people who are tapped in. I mean, she uses Quinn Emanuel LLC as her law firm too. That's how she's been winning all her cases against Carl Crawford in them. So Milagro thinking she was just going to get this easy win, delusional. Tony Busby thinking, oh, these hip hopsters, they don't know anything, which goes to show they think because anything dealing with black people, we're dumb. And
Yeah.
because mama's, her testimony didn't sound right. She was all over the place. The interview did her in, and the fact that NBC was able to dig up all these facts, the law firm couldn't dig them up. Very weird, very strange. I would be livid. I would be livid, and I don't get it. But yeah, ooh, the wind is windy today. I don't know if you heard that, but
We did.
I have to run back inside. I don't want to get snatched up, But again, at the end of the day, when it comes to legalities, you have to have your ducks in a row. You have to have a lawyer who not only understands the law, not just manipulate it, understands it so they can fight to the powers that be. I feel bad for Milagro because she's about to learn a real tough lesson, and that might be off the internet. And that's crazy because this is your livelihood.
I agree.
But what Tasha K said, she's hard headed, and it's seeming Tasha has been spot on about these these trajectories with certain people. So it is what it is. But y'all get these likes up, get your merch, and like Jovi said, contact your local senators and
Please.
congressional leaders. All right, drop it back down in the chat.
All right, y'all. We're gonna finish up and we're gonna get up out of here because I gotta make some phone calls. I just got some weird email. And, with a girl, but not for, maybe for the girl, but not the other. He going in. Somebody said who be going there in 6 to 7 years, but not now. She said Jaguar right is loony as loon comes. Show me. He said, "Show me your company. I tell you who you are." Yeah, and he said, "These niggas is crazy." Hey, Juju, I see you in a minute. All right, y'all, we're gonna get up out of here. Like I said, I posted a short. I didn't mean it to be a short. YouTube just made it a short, but it's on IG as well. And I am about to, as soon as I get off of here, I'm about to make the video or of what's in my survival closet. I'm about to make it live. So just give it a second. It's about to pop up. I appreciate y'all for coming. As always, I hope you live your life like it's golden. Love you too, Juju, because there's no other way